And we are starting tonight with breaking news. Northwestern head football coach Pat Fitzgerald has been fired.
Now this comes amid the fallout of hazing investigations involving Northwestern University's football program. ABC 7's Jim Rose, the sports director in our sports department, joining us now with breaking news. We were just talking about this between the 6 o'clock news, and it happened just so quickly.
I mean, it just happened in such a blur, and I think Northwestern probably figured they had no choice but to take the action that they took about an hour ago. After rethinking his 2-week suspension of head coach Pat Fitzgerald, Northwestern president Michael Schill fired the Wildcats field boss today amid allegations of hazing, which included coerced sexual acts in the locker room. An investigation of hazing was begun in December of last year when an anonymous whistleblower presented evidence regarding hazing activities and other events. The investigation by the university concluded in January that the probe, quote, didn't uncover evidence to suggest that the coaching staff knew about the hazing. When a former player came forth with information backing up the whistleblower's complaints, the university suspended the head coach for 2 weeks. Over the weekend, another former player revealed more evidence, damning evidence, and Schill issued a statement saying he was thinking about further discipline for Fitzgerald, who was already suspended for 2 weeks without pay. Fitzgerald, who has been head coach since 2006, was in the second year of a 10-year, $57 million contract. Now, in a long statement, Northwestern President Schill wrote in part today, quote, "Since Friday, I have been kept going back and forth with what should reasonably expect from our head football coaches and our faculty and our campus leaders, and that is what led me to make this decision. The head coach is ultimately responsible for the culture of his team. The hazing we investigated was widespread and clearly not a secret within the program, providing Coach Fitzgerald with the opportunity to learn what was happening," end of quote. Fitzgerald created a winning program at Northwestern, seemingly going to a bowl game every year except for last season when the Cats finished 1-11. It's a sad ending to a man who was a brilliant head coach and a motivator of young men. And you know, I've dealt with Pat Fitzgerald on many occasions over the last 35 years as a player, as a coach, and then as a head coach. And I always found him to be a very character-driven individual, somebody who always had the best interest of his student athletes at heart. And so this story is very, very heartbreaking in a sense that all of this would happen at this time.
And you've shared stories about his integrity and how helpful he has been to the sports program and to the young players.
He would tell his players whenever he went into the homes of parents, "I'm going to graduate your son in 4 years. If he stays for 4 years, he is under my care, and I guarantee you that I'm going to take care of this young man as if he was a family member." And I actually believe that, and that has happened.
What do you make, Jim, of how fast-breaking all of this has happened? I mean, just over the weekend, it just seems every 12 hours or so there's a big development here. That's how important a football program is to a school like Northwestern.
Well, consider this, that because of the allegations that kept coming forward, it's now about 11 players who are solidifying the allegations that the first whistleblower made. Now, in contrast, there were a number of football players on this year's team who stood behind their head coach and saying that these allegations are untrue and exaggerated, called them lies. But unfortunately, you know, in today's world with what has happened, you know, Northwestern had no other choice.
We'll see if Northwestern actually it releases all the information from the investigation that was done by the law firm, because that we haven't seen. We've seen an executive summary of it. Other scandals we've seen where law firms have done investigations, the entire spectrum of what they found was released.
Well, think about this from a legal standpoint. I mean, if there were coerced sexual acts, and they were describing something called the car wash, where players would be naked and rubbing their, I hate to say this word, genitals up against somebody else's genitals, where they would have a quarterback and a center who had made mistakes in the practice, actually practiced hiking the ball without any clothes on just to discipline them. So there may be a lot more to this story from a legal standpoint of any of these players, one of whom said that he's had nightmares about this.
We do have to say this is all alleged by several people.
Correct.
Who were interviewed, but at this point, JR, it is reputation is everything.
Yes.
And that's what it boils down to.
And college football over the years has gone through similar incidences of hazing, you know, other universities. And, you know, they've survived this. But, you know, Northwestern's got a new football stadium they're trying to get built.
We'll
you
see
know,
what happens
what's going to happen with that?
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.